Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1985, and we are still in Ultima IV. When we last left off, we made it to an island. We're in kind of the northeastern part of the map, but we are at the Lycaeum now. It is time to head inside and see what we can find. I should actually always leave my horse outside, because apparently, I did look it up, you will lose your horse if you leave it inside. I don't make the rules. That doesn't make sense to me. But we have met a sleepy guard. What's your name? He turns away. No, like, what's your name? You're a guard. How you doing? He's very sleepy. He is a sleepy guard. What do you do here? Guard the gate, guard the baron, guard the baroness, watch the towers. Okay, you guard? I have been here for hours. How many hours? Yes, many hours. See why I'm tired? I could say no and he'll call me a bum, but I'll say yes. Yeah, I see why you're tired. It's hard work and long hours in the baronial guard. I think that's how you say it, baronial? Something for a baron? Alright, I can meet a stately wizard here. What's your name? I am Timus. Let's find Timus on my list. There is Timeless. How you doing, buddy? Actually, how are you doing? Very well, thanks. What's your job? To welcome thee. You're going to welcome me? Yes, welcome to the Lycaeum, the Keep of Truth. Know ye how many cities follow the principles of truth? I could say no, and he'll just say travel and learn, but I'm going to say yes, I do know. How many? And the answer is 4. There are 4 cities that follow the principles of truth, or at least that's what they say. And we'll get a little bit more information out of him because we know that. The dungeon altar rooms need 4 stones each. Interesting. Probably going to be useful for later. Let's head this way. There are a lot of people here. Are you sleepy? He's so sleepy he won't respond to me. All right, you meet a person lost in thought. What is your name? I am a truth seeker. How you doing? I'm in a meditative state. What's your job here? I seek to know truth. Tell me about truth. The principle upon which I meditate. Well, that's kind of honesty and all that kind of stuff. What do you meditate about? Meditate at each shrine for 1, 2, and 3 minutes, then shalt thou know the paths of goodness. Well, yes, we've kind of gone over this a little bit, but as you talk, or as you meditate to the shrines, you don't talk to the shrines, you meditate at the shrines, but as you do that, they give you a little bit of clues on how to raise other virtues, how to get virtues up, but we don't need that anymore. I've already maxed it out. And then A? No. He's got something like that, but haven't been able to figure that out. All right, another truth seeker. What's your name? I am just a truth seeker. All right. I'm a person lost in thought. What's your name? Also a truth seeker. Not who I'm looking for. We've dealt with the truth seekers. Let's head, I guess, over here. Yeah, why not? I am Nigel at thy service. How you doing, Nigel? Good enough. That's one way to look at it. That's often an answer I do. What's your job here? I teach magical spells. Ah, what spells do you teach? I have a specialty. Dost thou know what it is? I actually do. I can say no, and he says sorry, but I'm going to say yes. What do I call the spell? Recall. Or, something like that. It's RECA. Yes, resurrection. This is the guy that teaches us about resurrection. I believe we got a hint that somebody here would do that. Resurrection. It takes ash, ginseng, garlic, silk, blood moss, and mandrake. That's a lot of things. All right, but it is resurrection, so it's going to be expensive. Can we talk to anybody here? You mean an injured warrior? What is your name? I am a fighter. Let's find a fighter on my list. How you doing? My wounds are grievous. I bet they are. Do you have a job? None now. Tell me about being a warrior. No more. Tell me about your wounds. I lost in a dungeon altar room. Hast thou seen one? I have not. They connect the dungeons unto each other. Interesting. Let's talk about that some more, but this I'm going to say yes. Hast thou seen one? Sure, yeah, of course. Notice that each of the 3 rooms connects to 4 dungeons each. A little bit more information if you say yes, but ultimately not a ton more, especially since we don't really know what he's talking about. He's a fighter. Your name, a fighter. Is your name also a fighter? It is. All right, so we're going to move on. We'll go up the left side because I have a feeling what I want is in the middle. Can't go in there. It is locked. I am Father Antos. Antos. Let's go with that. How you doing? Old and frail, I've seen many quests. Art thou on the quest? I am on the quest, I believe. May thou succeed. Thank you, Father Antos. If I say no, he just says, oh. What's your job here? I hold great knowledge. Tell me about that. What is it you seek? I'm going to tell him I seek a book. I mean, that's the answer, and I probably am not supposed to know that yet, but he doesn't really give me a lot of information, so it's fine. Seek ye the book of truth where other books lie. So, there you go. We're going to have to find books at some point and search around for a bit. Okay, we can go into the Britannia Observatory. Remember they told us that we could do that. You see a knob on the telescope marked A through P. I don't think it really matters right now, so let's do A. That is Britannia. I had to think about that one for a second. I believe that is Britannia. Lord British's place. All right, let's talk to you. I am Palomar. How you doing? My bones ache, but my mind is sharp. What do you do here? I am an old wizard, but have much to show. Tell me what you show here. Here in my telescope. Tell me about it. Search there by the end, thou shalt find a knob. Dost thou see where? I do. I already found it. Set the dial, and thou shalt see. If I say no, he just says, look. All right, so, like I said, there's not too much, search. What's in B? B is the upper level of, no. I was about to say this is Lord British's castle again. I don't recognize this one, but I mean, no, this is where we are. This is the Lycaeum. Yeah, I can see the telescope at the top. So there you go. Like you get some information about maybe some hidden rooms and stuff like that if you so want to look here. So that's how you can find some of the hidden areas. Did I talk to you? You're lost in thought. What's your name? He turns away. Not out of my way, just turned away. All right, I am Zajac. Do I buy a vowel from you? How you doing? He's unhappy. It's Zajac, what I'm thinking of. Yes, even by this point, I believe. I have to think, like, 1985. Is he around? I believe he's around. What's your job here? To entertain. How do you entertain? Not now. Did I ask about your health? He's unhappy. Let's ask about that. Why are you unhappy? Because my friend Chuckles won't tell me his secret. Dost thou know Chuckles? I do. If I say no, he says he lives in the Castle Britannia. Ask him of his clue. So I'm going to say, yes, I do know Chuckles. Why dost thou not ask him for his clue? And that's how you know to ask him for his clue, which I think we've already done. All right, I am Scatu. How you doing? He's well. That's good. Where's Scatu on my list? There you are. What's your job here? I advise. Tell me about that. That would be well advised to visit the seer often. Right. Let's talk to him again. There we go. I missed this part. You meet a tall mage wearing strange armor. So let's ask about that armor. I wear mystic armor. Art thou a partial avatar? I am a partial avatar, right? I'm not a full one yet, but I am partial. If I say no, he just says alas. When thou art 8-part avatar, seek Zircon in Minnock and ask of mystics. So I do have to be a full avatar to get the mystic stuff. Makes sense. All right, up here we can meet Beth Fraser, a charming lady. I believe she's at the top of my list. Yep, pretty close. All right, how you doing? You're well. What's your job here? I rule with my lord. What do you rule? This province. Tell me about the province. If I could type, it would help. I had to scratch my face and lost where I was on the keyboard. Anyway, our people believe in truth as a way of life and live it to the fullest. Does thou seek truth? I do. There is somebody here that will give me a humility check, but I don't think we've come across him yet. No, we haven't. Just making sure. I do seek truth. Then may thou find it. Otherwise, she says, then thou shalt not find it. This all seems very familiar. I think we talked to somebody else that did the exact same thing. Meet a stately baron. What's your name? Robert Fraser. That must be your wife. How you doing? Very well. What's your job here? I rule this province. Tell me about the province. My lady Beth can tell thee more. Very similar. Very, very similar. And that's all I really know to ask him right now. We haven't been told to ask him about the other thing, and he gives something away pretty badly. So we're just going to move on. All right, so I believe that's everywhere that I can really explore around here, except for in here, which I can't really... Yeah, I can't really do anything with that right now, so we're going to move on. What is going on here? All right, we're good? We're good. Sorry, I lost control of my keyboard a little bit. Okay, let's get on our horse by boarding it. And then we can try to find a pirate ship. That's our next goal, to get a pirate ship. And kind of being on the east coast here is the best way to go. Well, we can attack these guys. Not that I need a whole bunch, but, you know, we'll do what we can here. Yeah, oh, I should have attacked with you. That's right, you don't have a bow. Do you, Mariah? Yeah, you're still on the staff. Okay, we'll get that one. So, unfortunately, I do need to wait for a ship. So there's a couple ways to do that, but the easiest way is to just literally stand around and wait. And unfortunately, I can't get the kills that I want. Having multiple party members does make the battles just kind of longer. Not necessarily harder, just longer. Anybody? Yeah, you can't hit me. Alright, well, I'll probably cut it out until a ship shows up at this point, because it doesn't seem to want to happen quickly. There we go. And last one, no. Just get the kill. There we go. Okay, so kind of waiting around for a ship, not the most entertaining thing to do. So I'll meet you on the other side of this when a ship does show up. Well then, I was just holding down the spacebar and eventually it showed up and pretty much decimated my entire squad. So let's go ahead and try to board this. It looks like just one enemy. He was devastating though, but the problem was I was just holding down the spacebar and it just kept on passing my turn. So he probably got about 20 to 30 shots on me. Not the smartest way, but I had been there forever waiting for him to do something. So there we go. I can get, yeah, there's nothing here. We can board the ship and we can, oh, right. We can exit and then board. You can't have horses on a ship. I guess. Alright, so I have 50 health on the ship. Let's make sure... nothing to attack? This all looks bad. But at least I'm in a fight and not with... Jeez. I didn't know you guys could shoot through things like that. At least I'm not dying to the ship just being mean to me. Yeah, eventually we'll have to go back to Lord British's. That's fine, we can deal with that. Stop moving on me. Let me hit you. And you stay out of everybody's way. Down. No? We can't shoot through that. Okay. A little bit better. We're doing okay, I think. Let's go that way, and you go there, I guess. Alright. You can't do much, but... Alright, we got the seahorse. I'm not sure I'm supposed to get the seahorse, but I'm definitely supposed to get you guys, the Nixies. No, nope. There. Nope. Couldn't hit it. Down. Alright, you... Fighting on the ship, not my favorite so far. Okay. You guys are gone. Not much I can do with you. Alright, you... Alright, gotcha. Okay, so we basically just need to go north here. Be a little careful. There are some spots I don't want to land on. Yeah, using the ship in this game, not my favorite, but I believe we can exit somewhere around here. And there it is. There is the Shrine of Honesty that we have been looking for. It's been a while, so let's enter, and I want to enter the Shrine of Honesty. And we'll meditate on honesty for 3 cycles. We'll begin the meditation while I remind myself which one this one was. What's the mantra here? For honesty, it is that's what it was. Pretty sure we got that. We figured that one out in town, but like I said, it's been a little bit, so I'm pretty sure that's how it went. And yeah, let's not be on the boat. Let's not wait around for boats. I don't like boats. And once again, you can come back and get some more information on what the game wants you to do in order to increase all your virtues, but since we already have everything either maxed or partial avatar, I don't really care too much. But we have gotten it! Partial avatar hood in the virtue of honesty. No longer looks like a face to me. Or a little symbol there. And we got a vision. Okay. And let me double check. I think that is the only thing on this island. Yes, this is the only thing on the island. So let's get out of here. And try to find... Yeah, avoid those shoals. Like, I can't hit the button too much to travel quickly, and I hate it. Just let me go quickly. All right, we're going to leave this here. That seems like a good spot. And get back on our horse, and we will move on. Didn't even see you guys. And no, I cannot flee. Fleeing is bad. Fleeing will cost me valor. And I don't think we've gotten that avatar hood yet. And of course, if I die, it just resurrects me back at Lord British's place, so It's not the worst thing in the world, but I would still rather not die, right? Like, that's never a good sign. I want a bow, too, which I think I have to go back to Lord British's place for anyway, so maybe it'll work out for the end, like, for the best at the end, but no, I don't want to do that. I guess you get in position. Dupree's gotten a lot of kills. Like, he's gotten so many. And no, still not enough. He's like the front line on the right side, which gives him the opportunities for a lot of kills, as it turns out. Okay. Let's try to head south here. Try to get out of the thick forest if we can. All right, leave you out. Enter town. There's an inn here, right? The inn. All right, let's talk. How you doing, Scatu? I am in need of lodging. 20 gold. I will absolutely take that. And I will get some heals. Not enough, though. I'll probably have to sleep here a couple times to get everything that I need, which is fine. Yes. Yep. It's not like it cost me all that much, right? Not a huge deal. What? In the middle of the night? Well, out for a stroll? No. This is not good. What is all this nonsense? Just, okay, spread out a little bit here. And then you can hang out in the middle, I guess. All right. If fight the rogues we must, then fight the rogues we will. Okay. So far, not so bad. I don't like... I've never been a fan of games that will just randomly get you into a fight when you're sleeping. I didn't realize this game was one of them. I didn't know this would happen. Somebody hit that one. Now I'm gonna have to sleep again. Just got back up to full health. That way, that way, that way. Okay, you go that way. Yeah, I have not been using Mariah, like, at all. Like, this whole time, I haven't been using her. Okay. Are you really running away? Okay, there we go. At least get a couple hits on you there. There we go, and we are out. No gold for that one. I thought you said I just had to look out for rats. Are we good this time? No fight? There is a fight. Why is there always a fight? And there. Okay. Like that, I guess. Sure. I was anticipating a kill there. And up. Just everybody attack to the right except for Mariah. Really need to get you a bow so you can get involved in the fighting here. Come on, guys. Alright, they're both running. That's a good sign, I guess. There we go. And it's not worth it for 2 more health, right? Okay, so we got what we came for there. We also got the Shrine of Honesty. Let's just kind of move around with the... Let's move around with the Moongate again. We'll get back on board the horse, because that's what happens. Really? The fights are starting to get to me. I'm not sure why, but the fights are starting to get to me. There's just so many. They're taking a while. I can see why people say don't bring party members. Because if you just had the one party member, it would just be like one or two of these guys, and it would go so much faster. But then I have to, like, go through everything twice, right? I have to go around the world to all the different towns twice, and I'm trying to avoid that. All right, we'll get you down there. That way you guys can team up and take those guys on. As far as I know, distance has no bearing on your accuracy. I believe that accuracy is purely based on, like, the actual person that is doing it. It's a stat. It's not like it changes because you're proficient with the bow or anything like that. It is purely based on the character. All right, get the kill. You never get the kill. Yep, you just... Come on. Like, yeah, Janet just never seems to get the kill. I think it's because you're low level. It makes things more difficult for me. There we go, you got the kill, and we'll get that. All right. So, somewhere around here is going to be a moon gate, and we can try to figure out where we go after that. I don't have the moon gates memorized by any means here. I kind of want to be... It's not going to be here. I don't remember exactly where it is. I want to say it's just to the right of where I am. Oh, there we go. And we'll just go here. All new moons. Where does it take me? Took me right back here. All right. Just like this. Is this Lord British's? Yep. All right. Good enough. Let's leave that here and go inside, and we'll deal with Lord British. We got the Shrine of Honesty done. But let's see what else we can do. Let's climb this. And talk to you. Do I get a level? Yep, Julia is up to level 5 now. Dupree's up to level 4. Gianna's up to level 3. This is what happens when you fight a lot. All right. We'll get the health while I'm here. No. All right. So, one more done. Let's see. What do I still have to do? I still have the Shrine of Valor, because I just got that one maxed out. I don't need to talk to you about that, because I can kind of look through my own notes and guides. I don't need you to figure that out. All right, we'll have to deal with you so that I can make it to Britain and purchase the bow that apparently I desperately need. I'll probably need 2. Because even if there's still more people for me to recruit, right? And everybody over here, I guess. Alright, should be getting some more kills there. Okay, once again, let's not risk it. Where is the weapon shop? That's heals. Here we go, weaponry and armor. Buy. You don't have the bow. I thought you had the bow. We can at least get the sling. Okay. No, and then we'll ready Mariah. I already had a sling and I just never gave it to you? Wasted so much time. Because I just didn't give you the sling. Because I was waiting on the bow. Alright, well, we got a spare sling. Let's head back south, right? This is where we were going before. This time we'll hopefully get... We'll get the right moon gate to work for me. Alright, everybody get kills now? That would be nice. Okay, you're all lined up. That's funny. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So yeah, level 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Yeah, that's kind of how it works in this game. And I think the other guy's fleeing. We'll do what we can to get him. Yeah, just keep on lining up with that one. Okay, get you over there. Alright, at least we're in position. There we go. 41 gold. We'll keep dropping down here. I don't need anything from pause. Let's see if I can get out of here without fighting you. Probably not. Yeah, eventually I'm going to hit rough terrain and he's going to catch up. It didn't line this one up well at all. Alright, attack with you. And now, of course, you're running. Like, finally got everybody lined up and you're like, nope, don't want to fight that way. There we go. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to make it to Trinsic. Alright, Trinsic should be somewhere around here, I think. To the right. There's Trinsic. Nope, once again, leave the horse. Alright, we got the tap. And here's the inn. How you doing, Sajak? We will take it. And I think... Is Trinsic the one with the bow? Or was it pause? I already passed by pause, so I don't want to get more stuff. I don't want to go back to pause for the bow at this point. Well, it's probably worthwhile. Alright, how you doing? Bye! You have the bow! We'll take 2, please. Alright, no, and then we will ready Mariah with the bow. A mage may not use a bow. Of course. Alright, so we have an extra bow, even more than what I needed. Let's see if we can't find the moon gate and actually get it to do what I want this time. The problem is that it's the first one is when the first moon is when the moon gate shows up, and then the second one is your destination, and it doesn't seem to last very long. You know? So, okay. So let's try to get this one right. I'm looking for the one after a full moon. And last time I was like 1 off. You ran already. Get everybody in position. Hey, you got the kill. That's always nice. Okay, so it should be somewhere around here. So after full moon and... Oh, let's see where this takes me. Went probably a little bit early, but that's okay. Okay. I believe... Is this the one that I wanted to go to? I don't think it is. No. But we'll enter here, and we've made it to Magencia. You know what? I don't really want to hang out in Magencia right now. Let's take it out of here. And this has taken me to... Wait, where's this? Skara Brae. Okay, not necessarily where I wanted to go, but... You know, once again, I can't seem to time those as well as I would like. Let's go ahead and look up Skara Brae. We'll probably end things here. I wanted to go to all the places eventually, right? Where is my list of Skara Brae? Okay. So that's why I don't really care that much, is that, I'm not trying to time it perfectly because I want to explore around a bit. All right, here's my list of people in Skara Brae. We'll talk to you. This is Shimino. How you doing? I am well. What's your job here? I seek the inner light. Tell me about that. I seek the one great truth. What truth? That which lies within the codex. Dost thou seek this truth? I do. And by the way, the person with the humility check in the Lycaeum, we didn't have the opportunity to talk to. Skara Brae, there is a humility check, so we'll have to keep that in mind. It is not you. All right. So, dost thou seek the truth? The answer is yes. If I say no, he says alas. Some things take forever, but brick by brick, mountains can be built. Interesting. Oh, right. For a reason, I thought it was him. All right, I am white. You can't just call yourself white. Let's look at him. There's a lot of big names here. How you doing? Excellent. This is a gallant fighter. What's your job here? A quest. Tell me about the quest. Many quests are very dangerous. Art thou fearless in all things? And the answer to this one is no. This is your humility check. If you say yes, he calls you a boastful fool. But I'm going to say no. Danger is real. It absolutely is. Tell me about danger. I'm not afraid of tomorrow. I have seen yesterday and I love today. Interesting way to look at it. Can I talk to the Ankh? This is the Ankh of spirituality. How you doing? You're strong. Not what I expected. And then, what's your job here? I keep the secret of the rune. All right, tell me about the rune. Mantra? The mantra for spirituality, I believe we already figured out, was Om. So we'll tell him that. Search for the rune of spirituality in the treasure chamber of Britannia. And that's how we're supposed to know how to get the thing that we got from, pretty much the very beginning. Hast thou found the shrine? I haven't found the shrine yet. If I say yes, he just says good. Enter the gate of full moons. All right, so we have to enter it at a full moon in order to get where we want to go for spirituality. Good enough. All right, we meet a wise mage. What's your name? I am Carlisle. Let me find Carlisle on my list. There you are. How you doing? You're fine. What's your job? I write magic. Tell me about that. Dost thou believe in magic? Yes, I do. If I say no, he just says I see, but I cast magic, so I do believe in it. Magic missiles need but 1 part ash, and there's a little bit more for the recipe for us. Tell me about magic. One lives by believing in something. Tell me about believing in something. Believing in something. There we go. Great discoveries are made by those whose feelings run ahead of their thinking. Interesting. All right, we can talk to you now. I am Dickens. What the Dickens? How you doing? You're okay? What's your job here? I write stories. I bet you do. Are there ghosts in your stories? That's kind of your most famous one. What stories do you write? Stories are good for the spirit. Let's talk about spirits. Will I be haunted by them? Remember, no one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Art thou good in nature? I think so. If I say no, he just says I see. Be sure thy net good well exceeds thy... Oh, be sure thy net good well exceeds thy net evil. That one took me a little bit to figure out what you were trying to say there. But there you go. That's Dickens, obviously a reference to Dickens. That is Charles Dickens, of course. He wrote a lot of stuff. All right, I meet a grimy beggar. Grimy, really? All right, I am Ambule. Let's try to find Ambule on my list. There's a lot of people in Skara Brae. There you are. How you doing? So-so. What's your job here? I beg for a single gold piece. No. Yeah. Okay. You beg. Oh, please. Oh, please. Wilt thou please give me a gold piece? Yeah, sure I will. Dear kind soul, I could say no, then he says, stingy, I know that thou hast many. All right, so I'm going to give him one, just like he asked for. He is somebody that I can ask about the mantra, and he'll kind of help me on the path there. Ask the child named Baron about the mantra. Fair enough. All right, we found another herb shop, and we can find Presto here. How you doing, Presto? A very small wizard. Superior! He's doing superior. That's fine. Presto on my list. All right, how you doing? I cast great big spells. Tell me about those. I can cast Jinx, Kill, and View. Dost thou know what these spells have in common? I do know what they have in common. If you say no, he just says guess, but like, if I say yes, he just says what? It's a nightshade is the answer. All right. Ask the barkeep at the Axe and Ale in Vesper about nightshade. I think we did that already. All right. Another blind herbs woman. Yep, blind herbs woman. Sure. And I'll go ahead and buy one of each. Gotta be careful here. Garlic's for 9? It was 2 and pause. Take it, fine. All right. We're good here. All right, so there is another beggar up here. Can I make it to you? I sure can. I am granted. How you doing? A hungry beggar. I am not at all well. What's your job here? I beg for food and money. Tell me about food to eat. Tell me about money to buy food. Wilt thou give me food or money? The answer is yes. Otherwise, if you say no, he calls you a jerk. But then, yes. In return, I will tell thee that the Ankh knows of the rune and my friend Ambul knows of the mantra. So that's how you officially get everything started. But we kind of jumped a little bit. But we already have the rune, so it's not a big deal. Have a gold piece for your trouble. And we can move on. All right, let's head down here. I don't think I can even make it to the bulls. All right, Mr. Healer, I will leave you alone. You meet a short, dumpy man with the book. What is your name? I am Romosco. Romosco sounds like a reference, but I don't recognize it. How you doing? I am fine. What's your job here? I'm a teacher. I enrich young minds. Tell me of teaching. I teach of the abyss. Oh, that sounds scary. Know ye of the abyss? If I say no, he just says learn, so I'll say yes. A word of passage is needed at the last gate. What word are you talking about? Seek Zaire the wise and pause for more on the word. Yeah, the more notes that we would have to take here. All right, we can meet Emerson over here. An injured man. How you doing? I am grievously wounded. Let's find Emerson on my list. Probably a reference to Ralph Waldo Emerson. Oh, that's probably an American-only thing. He's a transcendentalist, a very like the romantic of romantics. All right, so what's your job here? I seek the spiritual path. Yeah, that's basically it. What spiritual path is that? Spiritual is stronger than any material force. Fair enough. I hear you're wounded. Nothing can bring thee peace but the triumph of principles. Art thou good in spirit? I do try. Sure, a good path. If I say no, he says an evil path. Yeah, Ralph Waldo Emerson, mid-1800s. Wrote a lot of essays. That's kind of his thing. All right, you meet a great philosopher. What's your name? I am Buddha. Buddha is probably a reference to Buddha. How you doing? I am well. You're not enlightened? What's your job here? I teach. What do you teach? When one has pity on all living creatures, then is one noble. Tell me about being noble. If one speaks or acts with pure thought, happiness will follow like a shadow that never leaves. Interesting. He doesn't have a question for me. It's kind of bugged in there, but not really, so I can't access it. It's one of those A things again. All right, let's head up here. There's a building, so we will see what's in the building. There's the inn. You meet a skilled ranger. I am Michelangelo. I don't remember Michelangelo being a skilled ranger, but what do I know about Michelangelo? How you doing? Well, what's your job? I strive along the path. What path is that? Oh, he wasn't going to say it. How art thou far along the path? Yes, sure. This is good. If I say no, he just says, fear not, thou shalt be. Tell me about the path. Success is a journey, not a destination. Tell me about the journey. May thou always desire more than thou can accomplish. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Should be good to go. Let's leave Michelangelo alone. Not the reference I was hoping for. But you meet a tall ranger. His name is Santayana. How you doing? I am alive. That I can tell. What's your job here? I carry the light within my heart. All right. Let's talk about the light. The light of philosophy. Tell me about philosophy. In philosophical minds, the familiar excites wonder. Dost thou always tread the right path? I don't think this is an official humility check. At least it's not on my list. It sounds like it, though. If I say yes, he says doubtful. So I'm going to say no, I don't always tread the right path. Few can, but strive to do so. All right. Can see the inn here. How much does it cost? It's only 5. No, I won't find a better deal in town. That's actually pretty cheap. And how much for food? Mental, welcome to Food for Thought. 25 for 20. All right, let's do another 5 of those. Let's just take an even 100 of them. All right, we're good there. And I believe that's just the room at the inn. All right, so I can go up here and around. Let's see if I can, oh, there's a little kid. Talk to the little kid. How you doing? Me, a small child. What's your name? I am Baron. I've been told about you, Baron. Let's see what I can find here on Baron. How you doing? Okay. You have a job? No job. All right. I can ask about the mantra. I was told you knew about it, and that's how you can officially find out it's Om. I thought we already knew that, but I guess not. Either way, we are done here. All right, you meet a Radiant Ranger. What's your name? My name is Miter. Like the saw or the, like, religious, like, beat 'em stick? I am fine. All right, fair enough. What's your job? I am reading the Wizard's Journal. Tell me about the journal. It tells of the White Stone. Tell me about the stone. It is no longer in the dungeon Hithloth. It is gone. Wilt thou try to recover it? I will. Ask of the stone at the tap intrinsic. If I say no, she just says too bad. But we are ready to move on. All right. I think that is it for most of the town. There's probably some more down here. Yep. What is your name? You're Buddha. And I feel like there's somebody that I'm missing here. I don't think I've talked to... Let me look. Somebody in the inn? Let's open this up. Search. Okay. We'll have to sleep at the inn, it sounds like. And maybe somebody will show up here? No? Can't open that. Feel like I'm missing something here. There should be another person around the inn. Right? You're just Baron. Maybe he just doesn't show up yet? Because there's another person here in town. I think I've talked to everybody else. He would tell me more about the stone that we've been hearing about. Is he the only one I haven't talked to? He is. He's supposed to be a ghost at the inn, so I'm trying to figure out how to get him to show up. probably more that I need to do. Wait. Skilled Ranger, what's your name? Were there always two of you here? I think there were. Yeah. So, not entirely sure what I'm missing there, but we might find that out eventually. Okay. Let's get back on the horse. And I think we will pick up from here next time. That's going to do it. Oh, well, let's see where this takes me. In the middle of some forest. There's not a lot that tells me right now. Where am I? Let's go down until I find something. Ah, I'm near you. Near you. Okay, so here's where that is, and right, we'll wait, and I want it to be like right on that new moon. The problem is that like it doesn't always line up right. So hopefully this one will. Double new moon. And I'll fight you guys. Alright, kill everything that comes our way. Okay, down you go, and then we can move you guys up. There we go. I don't want to actually stand there. Alright, you know what? We will head out from here next time. It's apparently going to take a little bit for this to show up, so... Oh, there we go! No, it's not New Moon! And that just takes me back to British's place. So, alright, we will have to figure out... I'll meet you back down at the one near Trinsics. That's supposed to be the one that's the easiest to get to where we're trying to go. I'll meet you down there, and hopefully we can make that moon gate actually work for us for a change. That's going to do it for this part of Video Games Over Time. That's going to do it for this part of Ultima 4. I've been ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you laughed, hope you learned, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.